What is up, Rocket Nation, and welcome back for episode number 122 of Elden Ring. And episode number 121, I don't even know where to begin. All right, we finished off the Lake of Rot, which that place was absolutely horrible. We ended up fighting another one of the tree beasts, the Elden tree beasts or whatever they are. We got another golden seed from that. That ended up actually killing us one time. Well, we kind of killed ourselves, but we got to actually use the mimic tier a couple of times. And we finished off the episode by fighting Estelle, natural born of the void, which essentially is, I don't know. It was like a boss made up of planets and stars. It's insane. Absolutely insane. You guys want to go back and check that one out. That's episode 121. Today's 122. Let's jump right in. A whole lot to get accomplished today. So if you guys do enjoy this episode, make sure you guys feel free to go ahead and give it the old thumbs up. Share it on your favorite social media platforms so that others might enjoy it as well. And if you guys want to be notified when the next episode goes live, all you guys got to do is be subbed to the channel, click the little bell notification icon, and with that combo, you shall be notified. So we can no longer go any further. This is the boss room for the that boss fight, which was absolutely bananas. It was insane. We cannot proceed any further that way until we have a Ring of Oath. So things that I can think of that we have to do next. Well, you know what? First and foremost, I feel like we should probably level up. We have a few to spend. We're going to put 2 of them into strength, and that's all we got. All right. And from there, I think we are going to... Okay, so you know what? This is what we're going to do. I think we've essentially polished off all of the underground areas. I don't think there's anything left in those. So the only thing which we were kind of reminded about yesterday, in the last episode, which technically was yesterday for me. In the last... Oh, wait. We have bell bearings to give these two, don't we? Yes, we do. We have Ghost Form Picker Bell Bearing 1 and 2. So we can do all the way up to Ghost Glovewort 6s we can buy at any given time. That's incredible. When can we do that with smithing stones? Because that I would love. All right, so we were kind of reminded when we came here in the last episode that the Dung Eater's over here.
Go and unshackle my corporeal flesh, trapped in the sewer jail below the capital. I can kill you and defile your corpse.
Oh!
Then the pox will truly be your own.
Well, count me in. Okay, so we were told by Blackguard to just avoid this guy like the plague, which is fitting, seeing what he's talking about. But we're not gonna listen, all right? We're gonna go and try and find this guy. I think that I know where he is, but I will say I'm not 100% certain that like how to get there. I think I know where it's at. I'm just not sure how to get there. So I think this is the one right here. I think this is the spot that we have to go to. Yeah, okay. So I think from here, if we... Oh, is it? I think it is this way, or is it back that way? I want to say it's this way. Was there an item up there? There's an item up there. How do we get that item? Bro, you don't want none of this, son. I do things like that to Omen. That's what I do. Oh, he's got the glowy bits. Get wrecked, bro. And get 11,600 runes. How do we get to that? It looks like there's something we can drop in from up top. I don't know how to get there though. Oh, we got to find out how to get that item. That seems like it would be a really good item. Why else would they hide it so well? Make it literally impossible to go and get. Listen, how you doing? Little hider. So we ain't getting it from this side, are we? I have no idea how we would get that. I have zero clue. I'm pretty sure. What are you doing? Are they both coming this way? I think they are. I think they're upset with me about something. I don't know what I did. Now that the other one turned his back. He no longer turned his back. Teach me. I do not like the breath attack. There we go. We got him down finally. It just goes to show you, if it takes that many jump attacks in order to stun lock or to stun him, it just goes to show you how much stun damage the Flame of the Redmanes actually does. So is it this? You know what? I think it's this one that we have to drop down. It's wherever the, like, yes. Okay. Oh, wait, maybe this isn't it. Listen, knock it off. Wow, that was a ton of damage by a rat. Is it this? I thought it was a bunch of basilisks, but maybe it's all the rats. You know what? This is it. This is it. There's the flowers around the corner. Yeah. Avoid them. Okay, run. I don't want to deal with the flowers. I'm pretty sure it's this way. We're about to find out. Get up there. I don't want him to call down the stuff on us. Yes, this is it. This is it. Okay. All right. Let's, I'm going to need all of it. Can we? Hold on. Oh my God. We literally pulled them right out of the ground. Okay, so I think this is gonna be it. This is the only, right there. Look at.
Let me out. Let me out of here. Must eat more. Defile more. Everything that matters to you for generations to come. I am the Dung Eater, a scourge upon the living.
Wow. What the heck? Look at him just smashing his face off the wall. What are you? We're doing it. Use sewer jail key. Is he just going to go on the attack? He said that he was going to defile us or kill us or, yeah, kill us and defile us and curse us. We can't lock onto him. Oh, we can talk to him. Turn a light on. No fake wall there. Not a fake wall. Not a fake wall. Had to make sure.
Who are you?
Leave your jail or say nothing. Leave your jail.
I've been here long enough. I will kill again. And defile each corpse with care. Just to be sure that when they're reborn, they'll be cursed. Along with their children and their children's children. For all time to come.
You know what I'm realizing, I think I figured this guy out just now. Look at, he's got like the omen horns on his body. All over him that are cut. Now we had read somewhere before that children of the royal capital here that are found to have been omen have the horns cut from their bodies and they get thrown into the sewer. And this guy's in the sewer with cut horns all over his body. I think this dude is an omen that survived. It said that very few survive. but that means that some do. So he must be one of the babies that survived, which would then make sense why he wants everyone's children, everyone to suffer. Then okay, I think I figured this guy out.
I will kill again and defile each corpse with care, just to be sure that when they're reborn, they'll be cursed.
So he's repeating himself now. All right. Well, I was kind of expected to get in a fight with the guy. Okay, well, what to do next? I guess from here, let's go back to the thing here, and we'll run back to him. We'll see if sitting down and like resetting the world, if that does anything to move him along. Move it along. So we'll just run by all these guys. Pardon me? Coming through. This way. Pay no mind to me, stupid little mice. Do it. All right, climb. I wonder if we got to deal with the hands again. Hopefully, I'm going to try and sneak by on the right-hand side and not deal with these. Oh, yeah, you know what? That's the one's in the ground anyways. We don't have to worry about that one. So he's gone. He's gone now. Okay. Yeah, he's freaking gone. But his blood spot's on the wall still. He's smashing his face on the wall. Okay. Oh, we're in combat, aren't we? It won't let me open up the map. Can I just get low? There we go. You know what? Let's go tell Blackguard what we do. What is, I guess that's probably the closest one to Blackguard, isn't it? The capital ramparts. Let's go to Blackguard, see if he has anything to say. I don't know if we're even going to be able to tell him that we released him, but hopefully we can be like, yeah, you know that guy you told us to avoid at all costs? We might have kind of released him from the jail, and see if he says anything. See if he has anything to say. Chances are we're probably not going to have anything to say to him, but just in the off chance that we can tell him, I want to hear his response. Like, yeah, you know, Dung Eater, you told me he does horrible things to corpses. I let him free. So I wonder if he was in prison there after. Like, okay, my assumption is that he was a baby that was dumped. Now, that's my assumption, is that he is a baby that was dumped in the sewers because he was an omen and he had all his horns cut off of him. But who would have put him in the jail, though, is my next question, essentially. Oh, God, I hate the mosquitoes. Hey, Blackguard! I got something to talk to you about, buddy.
All right, mate. Want some more crap, do you?
Nah, I'm good on the crap. Oh, there it is. About Dung Eater.
Yeah. And now I've seen it here again. Never thought I would. What he does to those bodies. It was him. No question. That monster. He's lurking round here.
Okay. Nothing new to sell. Or, yeah.
Marika's tits. You must be hungry.
Hungry. Well, I guess. Let's see if we can reset the world here. See if that changes. If he gives any more dialogue or anything. We'll reset the world. Go ahead, run back down there, and we'll see if he has anything new to say. And then I guess from there we will go to Round Table Hold, and we'll see if the Dung Eater's red, not so corporeal body is up in the Round Table Hold. The Dung Eater's stuff is kind of crazy. I want to know what it looks. Listen, okay, I'm just gonna put this out there. What it appears to me that the Dung Eater does is cut the private parts, cut the peepees off of the people that he curses or mutilates their special spots. I'm trying not to get demonetized from YouTube here. Not that I'm ever monetized, but in the off chance that one day this might be monetized, I'm trying to determine. I wonder what he's doing to the body. It looks like he mutilates their private parts because there's blood on their lap. So my assumption is he like, oh no, oh no, Blackguard. Oh, we can talk to him. I thought he was dead, but look at, see what I mean?
Serves me right.
No.
Fitting bloody end. For a jumped up little shit with big ideas.
No.
Help me out. Would you, mate? I don't want to get cursed. Just let me die. I don't want to live like this.
Oh, we gonna kill him? Put him out of his misery?
Not anymore. So, please.
Did he just die? Oh, he died. No. Blackguard, I'm sorry. Invaded by Dung Eater. Oh, oh no. Oh no. What the heck is that? All right, let's go.
And deform your corpse. Then the pox will truly be your own.
Oh, you are not equipped to handle this, buddy. Not equipped in the slightest. Yeah, drink up, stupid. Ah! Dung Eater has died. Sword of Milos. Oh, but poor Blackguard. Sword of Milos. Oh, there it is right there. It requires 15 strength, 19 dexterity, causes blood loss buildup. Yeah, you think? It looks like a frickin' saw. 141 physical damage, descaling in both strength and dex. Sinister Greatsword, fashioned from a giant's backbone, meets out wounds like a lopsided saw blade and restores some FP upon defeating an enemy. Milos was undersized for a giant and was viewed as sullied and terribly grotesque. Unique skill, Shriek of Milos. Send out a horrific cursed scream that reduces all damage negation and status resistances for foes nearby foes. While active, strong attacks will change to a combo attack. That must have been what he did at the very beginning. He like screamed, and you seen like that white or the yellow light go out around him. Oh, he was a punk. He was an absolute punk. Okay, well, oh, poor Black. Seedbed Curse, Blackguard's Bell Bearing, Iron Ball, and Blackguard's Mask. So I guess that's a Seedbed Curse. We know what that is. Blackguard's Bell Bearing. So that would be a key item. The Blackguard's Bell Bearing found upon his perished flesh. Offered to the Twin Maiden Husk at Round Table Hold to gain access to new items. It doesn't tell you what. Iron Ball. That looks like it's going to be a fist item. Fist item. Nope, right there. It requires 11 strength, 8 dexterity, descaling for strength, E and dexterity. 101 base damage. It's actually not bad for just a ball on your fist. Iron Manifer of spherical shape. Big Bogart, the Blackguard's weapon of choice. That was his name? Big Bogart of the Blackguards. Not a weapon to be taken lightly. It is as its weighty blow shatters bone with ease. Skill Bogart's Roar. Declare your presence with a boastful roar. Raises attack power, defense, and stamina recovery. Oh, wow. It's actually, that's pretty cool. Okay. And then what? We got his mask too, it said, right? Blackguard's Mask. Oh, right there. Actually not horrible either. Iron mask forced on convicted prisoners worn by the blackguard Big Bogart. To Bogart, the mask made him all the more threatening and helped him get what he wanted, but it was also a mirror of his emptiness. Aw, I feel bad. We released... I didn't realize that was going to happen. I feel bad. Yeah, that's not okay. I guess we should have known. Oh, I guess there was really no way to know. It is, I guess this no, this is not on me. This is on you guys. All right. Well, get out of here, mosquito. Where to go from here? You know what? Let's see if... I wonder if... Here, let's do this. Let's go back here and see if the red version, like the invasion version of the Dung Eater, is over here now. If not, then we'll go to the sewer jail and see if he's there at all. And see if that changes anything. Oh, he is there. He is there. Okay. Let's give Blackguard's bell bearing to them. So there's Blackguard's bell. So it's just, yeah, the boiled prone, boiled crab, and Raya's necklace. Nothing good. All right, so let's see what he has to say. Hey, remember when I kicked your butt?
There you are.
Yeah, I am.
You warded off my blessing, despite the curse stirring within you. No one has succeeded in that before. How? I thought. Then it hit me that you are, in fact, me. And I am the Dung Eater.
I don't think so, bud.
It's my flesh that must receive the blessing.
What?
Give me your blessing. Defile my flesh with the seedbed curse. Again and again. Until it is done. Until a cursed ring coalesces and may one day defile order itself. Countless I have killed. And countless I have defiled. And soon the fruits will be born. Hundreds will be reborn cursed. And they'll bear thousands of cursed children. Who bear tens of thousands more.
Oh, I get it.
Will be born just like me. And they'll kill and defile and bless in my stead. The rotten fools. My fate was the grandest. Most brilliant of them all.
I think what he means by the curse is that he's going to give him the curse of Omen, the Omen curse.
My corporeal flesh lies in the sewer jail beneath the capital. Give it your blessing. Defile my flesh with the seedbed curse, until a curse ring coalesces that may one day defile order itself. My corporeal flesh lies in the...
All right, now he's repeating himself. Okay, this is crazy. Okay, he won. All right, why not? What could go wrong? What's the worst that could happen, right? Let's do it. So we're gonna, so he wants us to use the seedbed curse. We have a bunch of seedbed curses. I got one for every day of the week for you, buddy. Let me place it upon your weird lap deals and make you bleed from your private parts. My, how the tables. So he thinks that I am him, and therefore, because I was able to kill him and no one else should have been able to kill him, that means that he's supposed to be cursed. And I think that what he means by curse is that he's going to spread the omen, the curse of the omen on other people, is what I think is what he wants to do. Okay, we'll see where this goes. Listen, I don't know if I should, but I'm going to. Okay. I don't know where this is going, but we're going to find out. Let's just put it that way. Here he is, tied up, locked up in a chair.
A curse upon them all. they'll be born cursed, all of them, along with their children. And their children's children.
Yeah, I get it. For all of time to come.
For all time to come.
What is this? Administer Sullivan's potion? Isn't that's what he... Okay, wait. So we can use the seedbed curse on him, or we can administer Sullivan's potion. Sullivan wanted us to give that to, what's her name in the basement? Nefeli Lou. All right. I don't want to give it to, like... I don't want to give it to Nefeli Lou because I like her. I thought she was pretty cool. Now all she does is sit in the basement and whine. But I don't care about giving it to him. Will we still be able to do the seedbed curse stuff though if we administer it to him? Oh, choices. We're doing it. I just did it. I just went for it.
I am the Dung Eater. I am.
Is he dying? He's not dead. He's still moving. I can't talk to him now, though. It's funny, like the horns and stuff almost look like he has a sad face right there. Oh, who's a sad dung eater? So we can't give him anything else. We can't talk to him. We can't. Okay, so all right, here's what we're going to do. We'll go back, we'll reset it, and we'll go back and see him again and see if anything changes. Maybe he has more dialogue. Another way to do that, if you guys are ever trying to reset the world too, another way of resetting the world can be just to quit out and then restart the game. Just so you guys are aware, so you guys don't have to make runs back. So if you guys ever do want to reset the world, just simply quit out of the game. And one cool thing about this game is when you quit out, you actually get put back, like it saves the game wherever you quit. It's essentially a save and quit. And if you jump back in the game, then it will, like with all Dark Souls games, it'll reset the world, or should. Matter of fact, I guess I should have tested that before I told you guys this, but it's worked in every other Dark Souls game. So my assumption is that it would work in this game too. Oh, he's gone. He is gone. All right, so something happened. Okay, then let's go to Round Table Hold and see if he's in the back room. Dude, this is crazy. I can't believe how much there is for this guy. The Dung Eater. Nope, he is not here. Okay. Was the blood spot already there? I feel like it was. All right, well then let's go talk to Nefeli Lou, since we were supposed, we should go talk to Sullivan is who we should go talk to. Let's go talk to Nefeli Lou while we're here though, since we're in the building. Let's go have a chat with her, see if she's still complaining. Wait, no, she said something now. She doesn't complain anymore. Now she talks about how she can see herself like in the ashes that we gave her. We gave her the ash of an eagle or something like that.
In this ash, I can smell the ancient storm. It reminds me of my first hawk.
Oh, it was a hawk, yeah. It was one of the hawks. Yeah, so she's still saying the same thing. All right, then let's go talk to Sullivan, which it works out nicely anyways, because we got to go see Ronnie as well. Ronnie is another thing that we got to do. We've kind of forgotten about her a bit. But which this works out too, because maybe this will progress Sullivan's quest line, because that's kind of why I was not going to see Ronnie up to this point, was because I knew Sullivan still had some stuff going on. So I wanted to wait until we had, and Blythe and EG, I believe is the blacksmith's name. I want to make sure we get all their side quests done, because Ronnie said something about, can't remember exactly how she put it. But she basically said that she gave us a task, set us out to go to Nokron, the Eternal City, and there she would and there she was going to Sullivis's Rise. How did she put it? She wanted us to get an item for her. The treasure of the Eternal City is what she called it, and that was the task that was set out before us. So we have that, and I don't want to talk to her and end up giving it to her and then moving everything along and cutting everything else off. So let's see what Sullivis has to say.
Ah, so you made Nepheli drink the potion.
Oh,
well done.
Sure I did.
A touch more useful than I had thought. Very well. Then you shall have your gift. Knowledge of the sorcerous arts and of the tutelage of the great preceptor Sullivis. I doubt much of it will lay within the grasp of a mere Tarnished, but if you put your mind to it, perhaps you won't embarrass our lady.
Okay.
You wish to begin right this moment? Well, your impatience, though boorish, is understandable. Let's have at it.
Hand over scroll about Nepheli, about your chambers. I think this is going to be that room that we found back before. What does he have for sorceries? Oh, look it. Carrion Phalanx, one of the sorceries of the Carrion royal family, creates a defensive arch of numerous magic glint blades overhead, which automatically attack nearby foes. This sorcery can be used cast while in motion. An enhanced version of glint blade sorcery used by enchanted knights. Buy it. Why not? I'll never use it, but okay. One of the sorceries of the Carrion royal family. This is Carrion Retaliation. Swing your staff to dispel incoming sorceries and incantations, using their power to retaliate with glint blades. This was the Carrion royal family's secret means to prepare against the disloyalty of the Academy. The moon and stars would one day go their separate ways. Buy it up. Glintstone Ice Crag. Sorcery said to have been used by the old Snow Witch. Is that Ronnie? The glintstone serves as a conduit, launching a mass of cold magic. This sorcery can be cast repeatedly while in motion. The Snow Crone taught the young Ronnie. Okay, so no, the Snow Witch is not Ronnie. Okay, who's the Snow Witch then? Taught the young Ronnie to fear the dark moon as she imparted her cold sorcery. Boughton did. Freezing Mist. Sorcery said to have been used by the old Snow Witch. Releases a cold mist before the caster. This sorcery can be cast while in motion. Charging enhances the range of the mist. The Snowy Crone taught the young Ronnie to fear the dark moon as she imparted her cold sorcery. Boom. Nice. We were able to buy all of his stuff right away. We aren't going to hand over scrolls to him. I'm going to give all the scrolls to the Pope Turtle. About Nepheli.
So, you had Nepheli drink the potion?
Sure.
Truly?
Totally.
Then perhaps something was amiss with it. It's concocted from the finest ingredients, but perhaps I should review the recipe. I may have expected too much of her to begin with.
What? Okay. About your chambers.
You break into a man's private chambers, rooting about as you please. Your oafishness knows no bounds. Fine and well. You tricked Nepheli and had her drink the potion. I believe that makes you my accomplice. You yearn for a puppet of your own. Well, normally one of your stature would never be allowed. But perhaps I can make a very special exception. Now, choose.
Choose. Finger Maiden Thorlina puppet. Jarwit puppet. Wait, so he meant like like a literal puppet. Summons the... Okay, let's... One of Sullivis's puppets used to summon the spirit of Finger Maiden Thorlina. Spirit of a Finger Maiden who never met the Tarnished she was meant to guide. Uses healing incantations and holy water pots, but she is not a fighter by nature and ill-suited to battle. A maiden without a Tarnished without a maiden, and yet no guide to bring them together. And then Jarwit puppet, one of Sullivis's puppets used to summon the spirit of a Jarwit. Spirit of a man who wished to become the innards of a living jar. A jar hurling specialist who throws all manner of pots and jars. The warrior jar once told the nameless man this: "You are not yet ready to join the warriors inside. No, you must apply yourself, better yourself, and one day I will return for you." Which reminds me, we have to go. We gotta find the, what's his name? The jar dude. We gotta go to Jarburg. We haven't been there in forever. So wait a minute. You want to get, wait, okay. All right, we're going to choose this one. We'll see what he says here. And he doesn't say anything else?
How's the puppet I gave you? A thing of exquisite craft, is it not?
Sure.
Begging for another lesson. That remains.
Okay. So wait, was he trying to turn Nefeli Lu into a puppet? Is that what the potion was for? Because he said, "Are you yearning for a puppet of your own?" Okay, let's reset the world here. We're gonna reset the world. We'll go back down. We'll speak to him again and see what happens. So essentially, it's an Ash of War. That's gonna be a puppet of a guy who throws jars. Nice. But if that's the case, then why didn't the Dung Eater get turned into a puppet? I just assumed it was poison up to this point. That thing scared the crap out of me. Yeah, I just assumed it was poison because, well, you know what? He didn't die though. He was still moving. Wait, did I just see a... There's an item up here. I thought I saw an item right here where I'm standing. What is this? Black wolf mask? No way, it's Blythe's mask. That is a... So Blythe isn't a wolf? A mask fashioned after the head of a black wolf, relic of an assassin who assumed the guise of Ronnie the Witch's loyal shadow. The likeness is striking. So wait a minute. Does that mean that Blythe is not a real wolf? I had assumed he was a real wolf now. Like a half man, half wolf deal. Okay, interesting. We got, dude, that's actually dope. All right, let's talk to him.
Begging for another lesson so soon. There remains much to be done. Make it quick.
Make it quick. All right, so nothing. All right, so yeah. That's crazy, actually. Okay, so is that it? Is that, I'm guessing that's everything, right? Trying to think, is there anything else that we can do? We essentially you know what? Let's I want to try this just to check. We're going to try this out. We'll see if we reset the world by doing this. Let's just load right back in. By the way, we have crossed over the 80-hour mark now in this game.
Begging for another lesson. That remain.
Oh, that's a new one. I want a new pup. Okay, so that is, see, so I can confirm it does reset the world if you quit out of the game and jump back in. I want a new puppet.
What's that? You want another puppet? Quite the keen paramour, aren't we? But I'm afraid each and every one is like a child to me. I can hardly just give them away.
I'll pay for them. I don't care.
Dear, what's to be done? Why don't you fetch me some starlight shards? If you can manage it, I'll gladly prepare a new puppet for you.
Oh.
The soul of every puppet has its own ambience. You'll soon come to know once you possess a few. And once each's predilections are known to you, the better you will be able to love them. Oh yes, you have much to look forward to further down this road.
Obtain a puppet. Starlight shards. You know what? Oh, there it is. It's Dung Eater's puppet right there. There's Dung Eater. No way. We turned him into a puppet. Yes. Yes. We're totally going to be able to summon him. That is redundant. It costs 118 FP to bring that little puppet into the world. One of Sullivan's puppet used to summon the spirit of the dung eater, spirit of the man who murdered thousands and defiled their corpses with a seedbed curse, wields a spine greatsword and hurls curses. The dung eater's despair at how he met his end. Now, how hideous and sinister this puppet is, and yet its utter despair invites one to care for it. That is 5 starlight shards. So I recognize these now. These are the things that we've been picking up next to them half bowl things that are always like on the edge of cliffs, and there's usually one item dead center in the front of it. Yeah. Yes, abso-frickin-lutely. And this is the other one that we didn't choose before. We'll buy that too as well. Okay, well,
You're proving to be quite the puppeteer.
I do what I do.
I've not had an apprentice for a very long time indeed. Begging for another lesson.
This is insane.
There remains much to be done. Make it quick.
What is this rabbit hole that we... About the scheme, that's new. That is new. What is this rabbit hole that we've gone down to today?
Perhaps you'd be interested in a little scheme of mine.
What are you doing?
It will produce the finest of puppets, which I aspire to cherish with these very hands. A ploy to fool even Lady Rani. How does that sound?
Oh. I'm interested.
I knew I had you pegged. You're just like me. Then I'd like you to procure something. A rather unique starlight shard that glistens with amber.
We have it!
That my special draft will gleam with nectar sweetness.
We have this.
And even a demigod would be slave to its charms.
We have it. Yeah, Amber Starlight, that's the name of it. So we picked this thing up on the in the Altus Plateau in a little nook. And when we picked it up, we had read it said something about cannot be used by anybody without a fate or something like that, or by those lacking a fate. It was meant for the demigods. Give Amber, okay, let's do this.
Well, you managed to lay your hands on it. The blessed day is finally upon us. Goodness gracious, the way it glistens. Utterly enchanting. To think this was once a demigod's very fate. My, oh my, oh my.
Wow, this guy's creepy. All right.
Are you still here?
Yeah.
Yes, I should give you your reward. Yeah, please. It's all yours. It's splendid work. It's just marvelous.
Magic Scorpion Charm.
Now just you wait. The merriment is soon to begin. The scheme I promised is to be revealed very shortly.
Okay. Magic Scorpion Charm. Right there. All right, a talisman carried by assassins who strike unseen, patterned on a scorpion freshly shed of its exoskeleton, its claws seizing the heart that shimmers with magic. Raises magic attack power but lowers damage negation. That's pretty cool. All right.
You'll be flabbergasted, I can assure you.
What's this scheme?
The secret I promised is to be revealed very shortly.
Like right now? All right. 84 hours we are into this game. That is insane. Absolutely nutty. Let's jump back in and see if he has anything new to say. I want to know what his scheme is.
Good. I've been waiting for you.
There it is.
It's finally complete. The perfection of my draft, gleaming nectar sweet. Give it to Rani and ensure she drinks it.
Oh, what? Amber Drought.
The dead-eyed doll lets down her guard in your presence, rather remarkably. Though she might dip her hands in the dirt and feign that icy persona, she's a frail, gentle girl at heart.
Oh, dude, about the drought.
You understand, don't you? That once you have Rani drink my draft, my scheme will come to fruition. And well, we'll be in a position to claim the very finest puppet ever crafted.
What?
Just imagine the pure elation.
He wants to turn Ronnie into a frickin' puppet? Oh, no. Oh, no way. No. Oh, I gotta think about this one. I don't know. You know what? I think that is a perfect spot to end this episode. I really gotta think about this one. I gotta put some thought into this. I don't think I want to give it to her. I like Ronnie. And we've been working with her for a long time. That seems really crooked too. This guy's creepy. This guy, he wants to turn everybody into his own personal puppets. I know what you're gonna do with her. He's gonna make Ronnie his own personal sex doll is what's going on. I know what you're up to. All right, Rocket Nation. Thank you guys so much for joining me for yet another episode of Elden Ring. As always, if you enjoyed it, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. Share it on your favorite social media platform so that others might enjoy it as well. And if you guys want to be notified when the next episode goes live and we determine what we're going to do with this Amber Drought, whether or not we're going to turn her into his little sex doll, all you guys got to do is be subscribed to the channel, click the little bell notification icon, and YouTube will take care of the rest. Thank you guys so much. And as always, remember, life is short, pause save, and I will see you in the next episode. I don't want her to be my puppet, and I do.